I got this spare knife for the chipper. I think this one's in better condition, so I'm gonna swap these out. Let me just show you something here. They put this little hatch This is nice here because you can just check the condition of the chipper knife, but you don't want to swap it through this hole because these knives are held on with 3 bolts, and the nut on the back side will just fall down into there and you'll never get it out. So the right way to do this job is to take the mouth of the chipper right off. I'll show you why in a minute. So to get the mouth off, these nuts are 13 or 1/2 inch, the same size pretty much. Held in with 3 bolts with an Allen head. It's a 3/16, but you'll probably need to clean out some sawdust and whatever else that's stuck in there. So yeah, here's why you want to take the mouth off and change the knives right here. Because you need access to these bolts, to the nuts on the back side. These are 13 as well. So the nuts just spin, so I've got to brace the other side. That's where this comes in. That's that. Just be real careful not to drop that nut down there. And the bolt. Yeah, it's a little beat up. There's some pretty good gouges in it. This one's in much nicer condition. Yeah, look at that. One thing you can do take something like this, just put a quick edge on it. So this is a very important step that is easy to overlook, but they give you this to check the distance between the knife and the anvil. And basically that decides how big of a chip is being sliced off of the brush. Put this gap right in here. It has to be set at the proper size, because too close and the knife will strike the anvil, and that's really bad because then you'll dull the knife. And too far away, the chipper will be like biting off more than it can chew, you know, and that'll put extra stress on it, and it'll make things really difficult to chip. So let's see. Basically, this is just a piece of plastic that's maybe, I don't know, is that a 1/16 of an inch or so? But you're supposed to lay that down in there and just let the knife come down and see how far off you are. I'm a little bit off right now. Right now it's at a little bit wide, so I'm going to have to adjust the anvil. And that's just done with these 3 bolts here. I'm just going to have to push it down a little bit. I mean, it's not much, but it makes a big difference. But yeah, that's a little far. Alright, these are 11. And you don't need to take them off all the way, just loosen them. That's not coming off, it's just being adjusted up and down, that's all. Yeah, now you can see this is able to slide up and down. It's easy if you kind of manipulate the disc from the back side. You leave that hatch open. Use your right hand to kind of move it up and down. And watch your fingers, because this will slice right through them. Right about there, that looks pretty good. I'm going to tighten this up. And then just double check it. Yeah. No, that looks good. Good idea just to torsion it down. that looks good. Alright, I'll put this hatch back on the back side. We're all done in here. Alright, I'm going to put the mouse back on. And it's a good idea to have the 13 and the nuts and washers ready, because you're going to have to balance this thing with one hand. It's pretty heavy. Okay, that's that. So this is the spare knife with the other bolts. I bought a spare. Good thing to have. This is nice too. See, that's the battery to start it. But when you buy this thing, the battery's just floating around out in the open. I mean, it's strapped down kind of, but I wanted to have it inside here where it's out of the weather. So that can go in there. That can go in there. I got a few other tools. Got the key right here. Got I had to replace the carburetor on this, so that's the old carb. I don't know what the problem was, but it's nice having this little toolbox to keep the battery out of the elements and just keep a few things in here. It's tough. It's waterproof.